Assemblyman Chad Mays and the Imperial Irrigation District Vice President going head-to-head over one very contentious piece of legislation.
Both now speaking to News Channel 3 after IID went as far as threatening to leave the Coachella Valley. News Channel 3 Shelby Nelson has more on what it's going to take to find some middle ground.
But ultimately, we need a plan to be able to get to full representation.
42nd District Assemblyman Chad Mays introducing a bill that's sparking a heated debate with the Imperial Irrigation District.
My bill would put together one ex officio member that would have the right to be able to go into closed sessions, would be able to speak out in public meetings.
On June 1st, the bill passed its third reading on the Assembly floor, with 56th District Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia also voting in its favor.
Many challenges have occurred with power in the Coachella Valley. One example would be North Shore without power for many days. 2,000 people impacted.
The legislation aims to add a sixth member to IID's current 5-member board. And as a 99-year contract between the company and the Coachella Valley nears its expiration in 2033. According to what is AB 1021, that board director would serve a 4-year term, but without voting rights. They'd have to live in the same service area they represent, but even then, IID says it gives the Coachella Valley a say in matters that don't affect them.
What is so important to the IID is the preservation of our Imperial Valley water rights.
While IID currently provides energy to both Imperial County and the Coachella Valley, it provides water only to Imperial County.
When it comes to Imperial Valley water, we have to protect that, and that means we can only have Imperial Valley people at the table, especially in closed sessions when we're dealing with things relating to ongoing drought on the Colorado River and how the Imperial Valley is going to handle that.
Last week, IID threatened to exit the Coachella Valley and take legal action if the legislation is signed into law. In an attempt to alleviate the problem, IID Board of Directors Vice President J.B. Hamby says they're working to develop a Coachella Valley Energy Commission with local representation.
So I think what we're able to do here is achieve a compromise that's actually going to leave both sides in a better place than we were before.
Meanwhile, Mays says the commission is a step in the right direction, but it's still not enough.
They are very concerned about their water rights, and I can understand that, but that's not what this is all about. This is about proper representation.
Shelby Nelson, News Channel 3.
IID officials say the alternate plan for a commission could form as early as this month and begin meeting this summer.